please. Fellow members of Rotary, I am honoured and I am humbled to accept the nomination to be your Rotary International President for the year 2023-24. I look at the past presidents to whom you have just been introduced, and I realise, to quote the great philosopher Sir Isaac Newton, I am standing on the shoulders of giants. You have charged me with a great responsibility, and I give you my pledge that I will carry out my duties to the very best of my abilities and with every fibre of my being. Thank you. For more than 2 years now, we have watched each other's images on computer screens, and we've talked wistfully about the time when we could be back together again, whilst taking extra care of each other through what have been unprecedented times. And now, this week, here in Houston, we have been together again. That two-dimensional view on our computer screen has become a three-dimensional view in person, and hasn't it been a time to treasure? Something the past 2 years have taught us is just how important it is to care for each other, and to care for our world. Our world today is so divided, and that, of course, is exactly the opposite of Rotary and what we have always stood for. We are an organisation, we are a movement that believes in finding common ground in our humanity. And it falls to us to take up the hard work of reaching out, not just to the ones where it comes most easily, but more importantly, to those with whom we might assume we have nothing in common. And then, to our delight, we discover so much that draws us all into a common cause. There is so much we can achieve together. Despite recent setbacks, polio is closer to being eradicated today than ever before. Working together, we will finish this job. Girls who previously had no hope now have so, thanks to our Empowering Girls initiative, something we will continue together. And Rotary has taken up the mantle of leadership in protecting the environment, and we will do exactly that, but only if we do it together. The Scottish rugby team, of which I am a passionate supporter, uses the slogan, "As one, better together." And it's not wrong. Together, we are better. Together, we will achieve much more than we can working alone. We're in a time of great change and equally great opportunity within Rotary. But what about the world around us? Our world is in a time of great turmoil, one where Rotary's historic commitment to building and to fostering peace is being challenged like never before. And that is why I think we need a renewed focus on peace within Rotary. Peace is, after all, something that is in our very DNA. Like me, you must have been horrified by the brutal and unprovoked war being waged on Ukraine by Russia. I have shed tears of sorrow at the atrocities we have watched play out on our television screens as the days have turned to weeks and the weeks have turned to months. But I have also shed tears of pride and joy at Rotary's response. $15 million donated to our Foundation Disaster Relief Fund, and tens of thousands of members of Rotary all around the world providing real, practical, hands-on help to those affected. Yet again, we are showing we are people of action. Thank goodness that in addition to being people of action, we are also people of peace. And never forget, peace is more, so much more, than the absence of war or armed conflict. Peace is freedom. Peace is healthy adults and children. Peace is clean water and sufficient food. Peace is education, human rights, dignity, clothing, housing, and concern for mankind. But above all, peace is love. And do you know what? There is power in love, great power. By showing love, Rotary can help the helpless. Rotary can give hope to the hopeless. And Rotary will lead the way towards peace in our world. Let us take up this call, and let us take it up now. Thank you very much indeed.